Alright, I think I'm live. You guys can let me know if I truly am live. I see Mark is here, BW is here, Chemical is here. How are you guys today? How's the audio? Hopefully the audio is good. Not absolutely terrible. And yeah, like we've been starting all these streams. The economy's hit pretty bad, so you know, store brand Diet Cola. Oh man. That was a little shaken. Oh. Maybe I should put the sanitizing agent in first. Again, for sanitizing, wouldn't want to catch anything from unsanitized drink. How is everyone today? There we go, Chemical. You get your rum also. Tastes sanitary. Yeah, well, you see, I've been sort of working on and off because I'm a quote-unquote essential worker. I'm a essential worker that doesn't get an essential paycheck, basically. Couldn't give a toss about paying me. But yeah, this is today's kit for the live stream. It is actually a kit I have built before, but I haven't gotten it to work. So today it's going to work, or I mean it's not, and well, it is what it is, really. So what this is, it looks like we've got a relay here. So it's this guy here. It has a 5-volt coil. Can you see that? Up there, right there, it says DC 5-volt. Nope, just close enough to copy my fingerprints. So 5-volt coil, which will switch between contacts here. But it is controlled by light source. So sort of one of those things where it becomes daytime and your lights switch off, or you know, something like that. So yeah, it's got a little LDR, cadmium sulfide cell, a couple terminal blocks, a potentiometer, a couple of resistors, an LED, and it has a LM393. Oh, focus. You might not be able to see that. I think it's an op amp, but it runs in comparator mode, so it just compares two voltages, one against the other, to see if the light is on or not. How's it going, Abelski? Is that what it is? Abeleski? Cheers. You know, everyone should have oh, why you no focus? Focus. What are you doing? Is it because, oh, there, grab that. There we go. Okay, should be focused. Yeah, Abeleski, I think. Cheers. Have a sanitized drink. Alright. So usually you start with the lower profile components. You don't have to. Typically makes things easier. By the way, if I feel like streaming beyond this, I might actually do a live tool haul if you guys are into that. I have a tool haul to do. Like, I got lots of tools behind me here, but it's much easier to do it live and chat with you guys than to make an actual video. So if you guys seem into it and there's more stuff that can be done, after this kit will be a tool haul. I don't even know if you guys like tool hauls. I know I like them because it's like Christmas. Okay, so brown, black, red, gold. So brown, black is 1 0, red is 2. So 1 0, 2 zeros. I think that's a 1K resistor. Do we have 3 1K resistors? 1, 2, 3. Yep, 1K. Man, I'm getting good at this. Slowly but surely. I never thought I would actually learn the resistor color codes, but I have been learning them. Brown black is easy because it happens all the time. Brown black is 1 0, and the red is 2, so that one's easy. Where I get confused is when I get like violet, it's either 5 or 7. I think it's 7, and green I think is the other one. So I think violet is 7, green is 5. Then there's like weird colors that you never see, like blue. You do see yellow quite a bit. I think yellow is 4. But yeah, never thought I would actually learn them, but it's just force of habit at this point. Just from time to time, since I see them, especially the brown black, learn that really quick. So 1 0. 1K goes over here. Up. Hope you guys don't mind that I'm streaming a little bit early today because my European viewers don't typically get to watch because it is way too late for them. So I decided to go a little bit earlier. We'll see what the viewers look like. I mean, if you guys, most of you tell me it's too early to stream, then that's fine. I'll stream a little bit later in the future. But I just wanted to give it a chance. All right, so we got brown, black, orange. See, orange is one of those colors you don't get a lot. I think it's 3. Yeah, 3. So 1 0, 3 zeros, 10K. So we've got 2 10Ks here. I'm trying to remember, but I do have one a sign posted on the wall there. I think brown, black, yellow. I can kind of remember. I've tried there's a mnemonic for it, like there's some that are not politically correct anymore, but it doesn't help. Hey Ryan, how's it going? Yeah, thanks for joining me, Chemical. Ryan, I hope you got my message on Patreon, because you said it was okay for me to call you out, that you're on Patreon. I'm good, actually. I'm pretty good. It's nice outside. It's 13 degrees C, so I don't know. That's I don't know, some odd number in Fahrenheit. But 13C is pretty nice. Some people find it cold, but I like it. I don't get overheated. Good. I'm glad you saw it. Alright, so diodes are going in. We have one more resistor after that, and that's it for resistors. 55.4. Yeah, see what a weird number system. Do we actually need 2? Oh yeah, we do need 2 diodes. Yeah, 13C is nice. Yeah, Illinois warm. It's pretty warm for Canada, I'll tell you that. So what resistor do we have now? Are we still in focus? Yeah, ish. I left everything auto, so hopefully it doesn't screw me. Alright, so you know how I told you they have weird colors you don't see often? So this one has 2 weird colors. Yellow, purple, and red. So it's something something, and then 2 zeros. So it's I see there's 4.7, so yellow must be 4, purple must be 7, and then 2 zeros, 4.7K. That's exactly what we have there, which is nice. So just show you how nice it is outside, I am still in my basement, but I am not wearing a sweater. So you can see my massive forearms there. I'm typically wearing a sweater when I'm in my basement recording, if you'll notice back on my other videos. Alright, need some sort of solder. Here we go. I'm excited though. Fishing season is starting soon, towards mid to the end of the month here. And so I'm actually excited to go and do some fishing early in the morning probably. I just hope I have to call the city. I don't know if I'm going to be allowed to use the public parks for fishing or not. We will see. The last thing I want to do is get fined $1,000 just for trying to go fishing. What's going on here? No temperature in here. I've got nothing planned for tonight either, so if you guys want, I can just keep streaming after this. Do the tool haul, maybe we'll do some, I don't know, some troubleshooting or something, I don't know. Lots of stuff. Night's young. I'm also recording this stream, so I'm probably going to split it up into its component parts and post it up as separate videos. There we go. How's everyone's day been? Is it warm where you guys at? How about you, Chemical? Is it like you live in the desert, so it must be like, I don't know, 90 degrees or something? I did a project earlier and I feel like I oxidized the tip of my my soldering iron there. .38C, that's incredibly hot. I as a chunky man myself, 38C is quite hot. Still at work. You know what? I wish I had a job that I could do and actually liked, because I have 2 jobs right now. One that I can do and one that I can't do. The one that I can do, I hate. It's working at the shop. Pretty sure my the business I'm working for is going to go bankrupt, and they're treating us as such. The job I love, which is teaching, I can't do. Everything's closed down. Damn, I need some snips. Yeah, already, like 30 degrees is already too hot for me. I'll still tolerate it, but that's because I don't have a choice. I have AC in the house, and I'm thankful for that, except it costs us an arm and a leg to cool the house in summer. Can you imagine, huh? Canadians have to use AC. What does the world come to? Apparently in British Columbia, because it's by the ocean, it's not common to have houses pre-fitted for like whole room HVAC. So you can't really add AC to your house if you're in certain parts of Canada, unless you do a whole like remodel refit thing, which is pretty nuts. 8 degrees C. Oh man, I like 8 degrees C. That's a good temperature. What part of Canada were you in, Ryan? Are you Canadian or and just displaced to the States, or are you You American? What's your deal? Trump got elected, and you're like, you know what's a really good idea? Go to the States. Kidding, kidding. Don't want to make fun of anybody's political affiliation. There we go. Drunk from work loves Trump. He would definitely have voted for him, 100%. Visiting a lady's parents, born in the States. Oh, okay. Fair nerves. I definitely, you know what? Even though we get a lot of U.S. politics over across the border here, I've actually personally never met an American that I didn't like. You know, like, I guess I'm a self-selecting group, right? Because I usually meet them playing video games or through like YouTube or Twitch stuff through my wife. I've never actually met like like an American I didn't like in person. Even I did some couch surfing in New York City, and I was told that New Yorkers are supposed to be rude. I didn't meet any rude people. 5 degrees in the UK. All right, Ryan. I'll give you some advice on ordering Tim Hortons. You walk in, go right up to the counter, and you say, "This stuff is terrible." Then you walk out, and then you go to McDonald's and you get a large double there. That's all you need to know about ordering Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons is trash. I want to go visit the UK actually. What's funny is I consume so much British media. It's insane. Like between Top Gear back in the day and now Grand Tour, watching like pretty much everything the BBC puts out. Broadchurch I've watched. Like, I love UK stuff. So one day I'm going over there. What is a double double? A double double is a coffee with 2 creams and 2 sugars. Is a term I believe is coined by Tim Hortons, but we use it everywhere. Nice. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up in Europe at some point soon. But yeah, just completely different culture. I know a lot of, not a lot. I know some British people as well. I wish I knew more. I don't know that many. But yeah, good stuff. Actually, a British guy sometimes comes into the stream. His name is Defective Inspector. 19 is the high tomorrow in the UK. 8C in the moment. Yeah, you guys don't have sunshine very often, though, isn't it? Like, I know I watch a lot of Julian Eilett's videos, and he does solar projects, but he complains that he never has the sun. Like, he always has to wait out the clouds. So it's really interesting. I guess that's the effect of being in an island, I guess. Although it's pretty big for an island. Got our transistor in here. How's it going, Neil's Hobby? I haven't seen you on live stream in a little bit, I think. Neil's Hobby HQ. Okay. A capacitor 104, that's 10 nano. Yeah, so we don't have a lot of sun either, but when we do have sun, we have sun. It's just that most of the year, because we're a little bit more north, the sun stays low, not super low. We're not talking about like Norway low, but compared to the States, it makes solar panels less viable here than in most places. In like say most of the U.S. has a little bit better solar coverage than we do. I'd still love to do a solar project, but I've ordered so many solar panels from China, and I've only ever received one. It was a tiny one. I've probably ordered 6 total, and I got refunded for maybe 5 of them. I lost one completely. I really want to do solar projects, but I'll have to order them in sort of December to get them on time for April, May, when the sun actually is a little bit higher up in the sky. Alright, this LED going in should be this way. I'd actually like my whole workshop to be based on a battery and solar setup. Use nothing out of the wall. Probably use like a TS80 soldering iron or TS100. I'm still not sure which one's the better one. And yeah, you run out of power, you run out of recording. Too bad. That'd be amazing. Electricity costs here in Ontario are apparently the highest in like the civilized world. I don't know if that's true, but it sure sounds true. We pay a lot. Alright, so we got jumpers. So we can put our cadmium sulfide cell, but I have other cadmium sulfide cells, so I think I'd like to put a jumper on it instead, so I can swap out the cells as necessary. So I've got these double female DuPont. Let's see, cadmium sulfide cell over here. I really love how through-hole stuff is standardized at 0.1 inch pitch. It's a weird pitch overall, but when it was designed, it was SAE ruled supreme. Okay, I'm going to straighten this up. It does need to be straightened actually. That's good. So how do you pronounce that, Niels? Do you pronounce that Worcester? Like the sauce? I'm so confused on how places are pronounced in England. 'Cause like Worcestershire sauce, I guess. Gordon Ramsay calls it Worcester sauce. I really don't know what to think. Worcester. Okay. So it is. Okay, so like Worcester sauce. Gotcha. I don't have the accent to pull it off. We don't know either. No. I will not pronounce Welsh names. Nope, we're good. I'm not touching that one. Those are a bit much for me. Mind you, I have a slight bit of dyslexia too, so that wouldn't help when the Welsh towns with the 40 letters in it or whatever. Is it Worcester or Worcester? I guess that's hard, huh? Oh well. You guys invented words. You can tell me how it's said. What do you guys think? Is this gonna work first try or not? I'm gonna guess not, because the last one didn't work. Oh no, bridged. Just as I said that. Yeah. It took me a little while before I realized that the Welsh were from Wales. It's an odd, like, um, it's, I don't remember the name of the word, but when you have to name the inhabitants from Wales to Welsh. I mean, it makes sense now that I think about it, but didn't click right away. All right, so we're actually moving and grooving here. Not much left. There's 5 volts there, but there's no jumper for it. Well, now. Oh, you know who else is from the UK, which I'd really love to meet one day? Jonathan Ross. Or, I mean, I don't want to make fun of him, but could say Jonathan Wass. That guy seems really funny. Jonathan Ross. Of course, I'd love to meet the whole crew of Top Gear, or I guess more like Grand Tour at this point. Alright, get these terminal blocks in. Wonder if I can lock them together. Would it make it easier? I'll end up in the UK one day. Just you wait. I don't know if I'll live there, but definitely visit. I'm gonna bring an umbrella for sure, though. This one is a ground lug, so this is going to take a lot of heat. Yeah, poor iron struggling. Today I soldered some way heavier gauge stuff and really got to see the limitations of this. I think it's a 40 watt iron or a 60 watt iron. Not really set up for heavy gauge stuff here. That video will be coming to you, I think, depends what time we're done here, but the video should be on Patreon tonight or tomorrow, and then it'll be live released in a little bit. There we go. Looks good. Okay, and now gonna need this relay. Ouch, whole thing's still hot. Hold that down. How's it going, W. Compton? No, who didn't? Oh, whatever. It's just a misspelling. Come on. Maybe it was even autocorrect that got him. Who knows? And Chemical is now 17, so he remembers it like it was 2 years ago. Ireland seems interesting too. A lot of culture there. A lot of religion. They really like baby Jesus there. That's for sure. Get this cap. This is probably just a power supply cap. Yeah, Chemical, this is the internet. People do that. Unfortunately. Okay, so that's pretty much done. I just need to put this cadmium sulfide cell onto a pin header, and then I can pop it in there. I'm going to pop this in here, and then I guess I need to solder some power wires on. Yeah, that would involve the Welsh being here on the internet, and I think they're too busy farming or something, or driving over wet leaves. Pin header. We're gonna find. Oh, I guess I can break some off of here. Hey, how's it going, Electronic Passion? Comment ça va? In my Canadian accent, I guess. Yeah, Sheeping is definitely a good guy. It's funny because he once asked if I knew what nationality he was, and I assumed Welsh because of the name, and it turned out to be true. Fais-tu beau en France, électronique? I don't practice my French very often anymore, so there you go. He's a Electronic Passion is a YouTuber as well, doing electronics videos. I think they're mostly in French. I don't think I've seen an English one. But then again, he is from France, I'm assuming. South Wales, Tomos, welcome. I did not know I had any Welsh viewers. Hey, how's it going? Cars Simplified, how are you? Oh no. Bridged. Alright, this gets difficult now. Get these things to stick. There's a lot of people here. I'm not used to this many people. Is it because Europe likes my streams? Because if so, I might have to stream this early for you guys more often. There we go. No, definitely not. I try to breathe out when I solder, but it doesn't always work, and sometimes I have to be talking. So, inhale a little bit, but oh well. You're not supposed to live a long life, you're just supposed to live a good one. So, is that pronounced Pembrokeshire? Pembrokeshire? Something like that? We have a village or a town, I guess, called Pembroke here. Gonna have to get something from the assorted lengths of wire box to hook up 5 volts to this. Pembrokeshire. Pembrokeshire? Pembrokeshire. Little length of wire. And little length of wire. Still haven't bought any wire strippers. Yeah, I think I take the opportunity to make that joke whenever I can. Futurama was a great series. I think it was a mistake to end it, but I guess it's better to burn out than to fade away. Yeah, my wife will let me buy strippers, absolutely. She might be in chat right now, actually. Not sure if I have a list of people viewing, but if you see Verowac in the chat, that's her. Alright. Probably shouldn't have turned off the soldering iron. How's it going, DJ Rob William? Hopefully you're not the DJ robot that's been commenting on all my posts. But if you say that you're not, isn't that what a robot would say? This is actually the 5-volt rail. Hopefully I got that right. Yes. Come on, crappy soldering, don't fail me now. Nice. How's it in Florida? I know someone from Florida. Another maker's from Florida. It's funny how we've come to the point where, as humans, we have to prove to robots that we are human. I feel like this is gonna short. It's probably not good. Maybe I'll just solder it there. Call it a day. Too hot. What's the temperature? And extra points if you can tell me the temperature in a reasonable format instead of Fahrenheit. Oh, come on. Oh, don't tell me about humidity. I know about humidity. In the summer, in Ottawa, it's literally 90 to 95% humidity all the time. Yeah, I'm trying, PERS. It's difficult because having low glare means no light. I can't see anything. Yeah, I think it's the U.S. and some island nation somewhere, and one of the Arabic nations that use imperial instead of metric. It's like really not many. How's it going, Christian? 35C. Holy crap. Yeah, that is hot. Yeah, we will get 35C in Ottawa, but not this month and not next one. Well, maybe next month, actually. June? It's possible. We are blowing up a light-controlled relay thing. I don't actually know if it's even going to work. Oh, you know what the best part is? I haven't actually gotten the pin locations. Whoops. Oh well. We're going to figure it out. Oh, I'm not going to use these guys. I'm going to use my new fancy ones. There are certain things that Imperial is better for. Like for carpentry measurements, yeah, Imperial, way better. But temperature, no. Come on. Metrique, all the way. Yeah, and then nobody learns about fractions anymore. Alright, I don't really know where this... You know what? I feel like there should have been a third jumper. So... See, I've had one of these before, but it just didn't work. So this is the swap out here. And we'll see if we can get this to work. It should be fairly obvious because you should be able to hear the clickety clacking of the relays. So it should be good, but we'll see. Putting these jumpers in the same positions as they are here. Just go down one. Yeah, I think metric is missing. So what's funny is in Europe, they use decimeters and deciliters, which we don't use here in Canada, and centiliters, I guess. In Canada, we use like milliliter, so like one cc basically, and liters, but we don't use like deciliters, which are 1/10 of a liter. They do in Europe though. When you look up a recipe in that originates from Europe, you can always tell because they use deciliters and grams. If it's from Canada, it'll use milliliters or cups for liquid volume, and they'll also use sometimes cups for dry ingredients as well. Alright, so let's connect this up to our big bad power supply here. I think I'm going to do this up here so you guys can see. And I want to thank you guys for stopping into this live stream. I know there are better live streams going on right now. I think Adam Savage's Tested is live. So thank you for picking the smaller creator, as in this guy. Hopefully I didn't, hopefully like none of my friends, hopefully I'm not missing a good live stream for, because I'm live streaming. Hopefully like, you know, Junk from Work is not live streaming or something like that. Don't want to split the audience. Also, I'd like if you guys can do me a favor. Anybody watching this, go on to go onto Pile of Stuff's YouTube channel and tell him he should live stream. That's going to be a good one. Alright, so before we blow it up, I just need to sanitize my innards a bit more. I would not blame you for heading over to watch Tested. Oh, they were when I went live. Maybe they're done now. Unlike Adam Savage, I'm not busy. You should hit me up in the DJ Rob Williams. You should send me an email with where you think the shop is, because I've actually triangulated some stuff too. So, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so I think this little light's supposed to come on when it's activated, so let's see. Contact. Okay, nothing. That's okay. Let's see, nothing getting hot here. Nope. I'm gonna turn the potentiometer. Oh, can't tell if the relay clicked or if that was just my tool. Oh, that is the relay. So the relay is clicking, but the LED's not coming on. Interesting. Let's see. Can I get it to click like this? Not sure. Why am I using crappy tools? I've got decent tools. Although I may have buried my decent tools. Oh, there it is. I love this set. Really, really do. Alright. If you watch the EEV blog, Dave Jones got a set just like this from Sigilent, I think. So it's right on the edge of... Why is it buzzing? I guess that's right at the threshold. Huh. Looks like the relay is oscillating. I guess our output here is being pushed high and low at the same time. There we go. I can't hide it now. Still wonder why the LED's not working. There we go. Oh. It's blocking something. Like, my hand is like level with it. It's a very weird. Oh. It's not buzzing now. I actually have something to hold, oh. This sounds like a freaking tattoo gun. So I have it's so weird. It's just a light controlled relay. But I have something to hold PCBs. It's in my pile. You may have seen it on Pile of Stuff's channel. So this is that's PCB holder there. As soon as you shade this, I don't know why the relay is... I don't know why it's clicking like crazy. Very weird. Let's see. What if we move this to different position? So this will be inverse, I believe. Alright, let's see. Oh, it's not doing anything there. Nope, I don't know. It's a really weird kit. Oh, there we go. When I shade it, it clicks. But you guys can barely hear that. See if we can make it more sensitive. No, less sensitive. Oh, something's going on here. Oh, I think these connections are iffy. Very weird. This is the second board of these that I build, and I'm not very happy with them. They're very confusing. I think the components haven't been picked properly. It's using a lot of standby current. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think I would pass on this kit. It's nice to put together, but I think that's the last kit I have too. So unfortunately, with the Canada Post being what it is, since we've just hit the wave of COVID over here, stuff's really expensive to ship. I can't find anything. Like, there's very few things that are free shipping in Canada these days. So yeah, the kit works, I guess, but it's a pretty bad kit. I wouldn't recommend it. Probably salvage the relay out of this thing. It's probably the most expensive part of that whole thing. That nice little relay. So yeah, if you guys are wondering, the upcoming video, this is what I had to solder for the upcoming video. These power resistors, and I'll tell you, my iron is just not really up to the task. These things, this is a 14 gauge wire, and these are 50 watt 3 ohm resistors in parallel. So yeah, that was a pain in the butt. So now that this kit is done, let me just see if I have another kit we can do, and if not, then you guys will have to make a decision.